They said she was homeschooled. They said she was fine. But when police opened a plastic storage bin behind an abandoned Connecticut house, the truth of what really happened to 11-year-old Jacqueline Mimi Torres was worse than anyone imagined. A family secret, a systems failure, and a child who disappeared in plain sight. Stay with this story to the end to find out what truly happened inside that house. Jacqueline Mimi Torres Garcia was born into difficulty. Her mother, Karla Garcia, had served time, and custody of the newborn was given to relatives before the child was later returned to her care. By 2020, for they were living in Farmington, Connecticut, with Karla's boyfriend, Jonathan and Anita, and several younger children. To neighbors, the family seemed quiet, sometimes withdrawn. But teachers began to notice something odd. Jacqueline stopped coming to school. Her mother said she would be homeschooled. The papers were filed, the questions stopped, and the little girl faded from view. Court records now describe months of abuse that ended in torture. Investigators say Jacqueline was zip-tied, forced to lie on training pads, and starved for weeks. Her mother admitted she withheld food and said she was disciplining her because the child no longer wanted her. Sometime in September 2024, Jacqueline stopped breathing. No one called for help. The family kept her body in the basement, while life upstairs went on. When the smell became unbearable, they moved her remains into a plastic bin. Months later, when they relocated, they took that bin with them. In October 2025, police received a tip about suspicious activity at an abandoned house in New Britain. Behind the property, inside a storage container, officers found the decomposed remains of Jacqueline Torres. She had been dead for more than a year. The autopsy confirmed severe malnutrition and signs of restraint. The discovery shocked the nation because it exposed how a child could die and still appear accounted for in official records. Within days, arrests followed. Karla Garcia was charged with murder, cruelty, and tampering with evidence. Her boyfriend, Jonathan and Anita, faced conspiracy and abuse charges. An aunt, Jacqueline Garcia, was accused of helping move the body and conceal the crime. During questioning, Karla confessed that her daughter had rejected her and that she acted out of anger and hurt. Investigators later described her tone as detached, as if she no longer saw Jacqueline as her own child. Many asked how this could go unnoticed for so long. The Connecticut Department of Children and Families had interacted with the family months earlier. In January 2025, after Jacqueline was already dead, a worker even conducted a video call with someone pretending to be her. The deception succeeded. The case was marked as safe, and the family continued their life. When the truth came out, outrage spread across the state. Lawmakers demanded answers. Officials promised reform, but the damage had already been done. Vigils appeared across New Britain. Candles lined the sidewalk near the house where her body was found. People who never met her gathered to say her name. Online, thousands repeated the same question. How can a child vanish inside her own home without anyone noticing? Jacqueline Mimi Torres was 11 years old. She loved music, dancing, and caring for her younger siblings. She should have been protected. Her case is still in court. Prosecutors are seeking the maximum penalties, but none of it will bring her back. What remains is the uncomfortable truth that in modern America, a child can disappear within her own family, and the systems built to protect her might never know until it's too late. If you believe every child deserves to be seen, share Mimi's story, because silence is where cruelty hides. In memoriam, Jacqueline Mimi Torres Garcia, 2013-2024. May her voice be heard